If you think being over 40 is a disadvantage to being on YouTube, I'm here to flip that belief hard because in reality, it's your biggest advantage. I've helped 100 entrepreneurs turn YouTube into a lead generating machine, even if they hated being on camera, had zero subscribers, or were starting completely from scratch. And in this video, I'm going to show you why your age is not a disadvantage. In fact, it's your unfair advantage that other creators wish they had. If you've been quietly watching everyone else dominate video on YouTube and you're wondering, oh, when's it my turn? Today is the day. In fact, I created a 2-part video series that's going to walk you through every step you can take in order to create your own lead generating machine on YouTube so that you can start earning your extra income without feeling like you're glued to the screen. I've included a link in the description. Go ahead and click it and access it now. I had a DM the other day on LinkedIn and it said, Vicki, I feel like I missed the boat. YouTube feels like it's a young person's game. And if you've thought that as well, you are not alone. There are many people who think that you need to be a young YouTuber, or you need to be a vlogger, or you need to be a kid who's unwrapping gifts, recording the whole thing and having gifts sent to them and making millions of dollars. And the truth is, you do not need to be any one of those. In fact, the best thing that you can be when you show up on video is yourself. And here's the thing that a lot of people won't tell you about YouTube. It's not your age that gets the attention, that gets the views on your videos, or that gets people to buy from you. It's something that the 20-somethings don't even have yet. It's the people in their 40s, their 50s, even their 60s who are actually getting a lot of visibility and generating more income from YouTube because of all of their experience and their stories and their knowledge. And the thing that makes that really successful for them is that they've got an authentic view. They've got a lot of years of experience that not any two people on the platform have ever had. That unique experience is what really attracts people to them and their channel. So if you've been stuck in that mindset of, I've got to be young in order to be on YouTube, here's the truth bomb. Your age isn't the problem. Your visibility strategy is. As a woman over 40, you have something that no 2-minute hack can ever teach, and that's experience that builds trust consistently. Let me say that again. You don't need to convince people, you just need to show up. When you do that and you talk from who you are and your experiences and who you've served in your stories, when you share that type of content on your videos, it's going to come across as being authentic. It's going to come across as being raw and real. And those are the stories and the videos that people really are drawn to and what connects us together from human to human. When we're in this world of ever increasing AI, it becomes increasingly challenging to create those connections. When we know that the stories are true, they're authentic, and they're real, those are the things that connect us. And when we get to know, like, and trust people, and we can get to know, like, and trust them faster, those are the people that we ultimately want to buy from. In my experience over the years with sharing content on video, you can definitely tell which ones I'm more comfortable talking about the topics and which ones I'm not. Some of them were just more or less, if they didn't seem natural, it could have been because I was nervous. I may not have prepared as much as I should have, or it was just something that was brand new to me that I wanted to share with my audience. The same is true with one of my clients, Samantha. She spent 15 years growing her coaching business offline. And when she went online to start creating videos, she was absolutely terrified. I helped her map out her video strategy, and her first video that we uploaded was around 8 minutes. And the really cool thing about this video is that she was talking from a story and experience that she had had. And it was a pivotal moment in her business that she felt compelled to share. It was the first thing that came out that she really wanted to talk about on video. When she did so, she actually generated 11 leads from that one video in the first 30 days. And you might be thinking, why did that video generate 11 leads in 30 days? That's a lot, right? That's more than some people get on social media when they're posting every single day for 30 days. And here's the thing about video and even sharing content, again, especially in this AI world, is that people don't want polished content. They don't want perfect content. They want something that's raw, something that's real, and something that's very powerful. And the best way to deliver that information is when it's coming from your heart and it's coming from your soul and from a place of power. So here's the thing. You already have the stories, the experience, the knowledge. You already have the receipts. Now it's time to add it to YouTube where your ideal clients can actually see it in motion. Now let's talk about why YouTube is made specifically for you. And let me break it down. YouTube is a search engine. It's completely different than social media. YouTube is where people go and they are looking for specific information. When they have a question, when they need to find a recipe, when they need to find out how to fix something, when they need to find a business coach, when they need to figure out how to set up their YouTube channel, whatever that thing is, they're going and they're searching on YouTube for something specific. So what I want you to do is to think about your business and the clients who are asking questions and where are they going and how are they asking and how often are they asking those questions. And you've got your first set of videos right there in front of you. The best thing about this is that people are constantly looking for the information that you already know. The problem right now for you is that if you're not on YouTube, you're not actively on YouTube, you're not consistently uploading videos to YouTube. When they go to YouTube and are searching for this information, they're finding people. They're just not finding you. Another way that YouTube is made specifically with you in mind is that when you create one strategic video, it can continue to work for you weeks, months, even years into the future. In fact, I've got videos that are still performing to this day that I created 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Some of them are YouTube shorts and other ones are regular YouTube videos. But the power of that is simply amazing. You're not going to get that kind of reach. You're not going to get that kind of return when you're posting and sharing content on any of the social media platforms. So when you're looking at how your time is best spent, yes, it does take longer to create a video, but once that video is made and it's published, it's going to continue to work for you weeks, months, and years into the future. And think about what that means to the leads that you're going to be generating. In fact, don't forget to click the link in the description and get access to my 2-part video series where I walk you through exactly how you can create your lead converting machine on YouTube starting today. And when you think about how those videos are working for you, they're working for you while you're still spending time on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, any of the other platforms. That's one of the best things about YouTube is if you've built a successful business on one of the social media platforms, starting YouTube now is a great strategic move for not only your business and generating an extra stream of revenue, but it's also a great decision for creating a legacy. So that if you decide that you don't want to be on that content hamster wheel anymore, where you're just like, I need to post, I'm going on vacation, but I still need to post. I still need to engage. If I don't engage, I'm going to lose all of my traction. YouTube is going to be that supplement or that complement until you're ready to put more time and effort focusing only on YouTube so that you can just go ahead and live your life the way that you want. YouTube is made for you if you are not wanting to stay on that content hamster wheel. When you post something on LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram, it's going to have a very, very, very short shelf life. What that means is that your content is going to be active or being viewed or engaged upon for a very short amount of time. It's going to vary based on the platform, but in general, those posts last anywhere from 4 to 8 hours on Facebook. And if you're on Instagram or LinkedIn, they might last for 24 or 48 hours. Again, if we go to YouTube, we're talking days, weeks, months, years into the future. YouTube is the long haul. It is the long game for your business. And if you are over 40 watching this video, it's something that, if you're like me, you don't want to be on social media all the time. You want to actually start living your life and have more relaxation time and take those vacations that you've always wanted to take. And now's the time to do that. You don't want to be tied to social media. And this is the best next step for your business so that you can have that time, financial, and even location freedom to continue to move in that direction without the guilt of not being present on social media, without worrying about not engaging in the content, or without worrying that you're going to lose all of the traction that you gained before you went on vacation, only to come back to your desk and find that you're completely unenergized and unmotivated to just go back to the content hamster wheel and just start all over again. You can monetize your videos right now with your offers and your products and your courses. Anything that you're selling right now, you can incorporate that into your videos and start earning money with your very first video, even if you don't have any subscribers yet. The second part of that of earning money is that when or if you want to get into the YouTube Partner Program, which is where you get paid by YouTube directly, you can only monetize videos that are at least 8 minutes in duration. So I work with my clients to say, hey, if this is something that you might want to do later on, let's look at those videos that are going to be strategic pieces of content, collateral, and assets in your business, and make sure that we're creating them at least 8 minutes long so you can monetize those later when you're ready. What we're doing here and what I'm doing in the Yes Effect movement is all about focusing on building your authority. We're not chasing views. We're not chasing subscribers. We're looking at how you can build your authority on this platform while generating leads and converting those leads into sales. And here's the thing, with the focus on building authority and creating authority type content, the best thing about this is you're already qualified. Here's how you can lean into this unfair advantage starting today. The first step is clarity. Choose one result that you've helped your ideal clients get. You already know what this is because you already helped them achieve it. If you've helped them achieve multiple results, which is very likely, list them out and then pick one where you think it might resonate with your dream clients the most, and that's where we'll start. The second step is your authority angle. This is where you're going to tell a story that proves you've been where they are, and then ultimately how you got out of that or how you helped them get out of it. But going back to what I'd mentioned before about how you're creating a connection by helping people get to know, like, and trust you, this is one way that you're going to do that, because telling stories, this is your story. This is one of your stories that you're going to share that's going to help attract those dream clients who have had similar experiences that you did in the beginning when you were actually going through that situation. And they're going to want to know how you got past it, because now you're talking about that from an authoritative voice, meaning that you've already gone through it. You've helped others go through it, how you might help them go through it as well. So you're building that connection through your stories, and that's really going to be relevant and resonant with those individuals and help them get to trust you faster. And we all know that when people trust you, they're more likely to buy from you. The third step is call to lead. You don't want to just teach, you want to invite. And the thing about YouTube is it isn't just for sharing tips and tools and tricks and hacks. It's actually a sales tool when it's used correctly. So that's why planning your videos is so important. And the reason why I talk about this all the time, because if you don't have your videos planned out, it's going to be more likely that you're going to skip steps, and it's going to create confusion. You're going to lack the clarity. And when people are confused or lack clarity, they scroll past or they exit and they go someplace else, because they're looking for something that's simple, something that's easy to digest. And by giving them that one call to action is ultimately what's going to help them take that next step and stay in your world, whether it's watching another video on your channel or clicking a link in your description to access that resource that you're sharing with them, like I'm doing again now. Go ahead and click that link in the description so that you can access my 2-part video series where I walk you through step-by-step how you can create your lead converting machine on YouTube. Once you can get that thought out of your mind and get into the correct mindset of creating videos for YouTube, you will very quickly learn that YouTube wasn't built for perfection. It was built with talking about real, being authentic, being yourself. And there isn't anything easier than being yourself. So if you're out there scrolling and looking at other videos to see what are they saying, what are they doing, that's great for knowledge and to get ideas. But always, always, always take a step back and step into who you are and show up as the real version of you, because that's ultimately what's going to help you create that legacy and help attract your ideal clients to you faster, because people can see through it. If they know that you're not being yourself, they're going to scroll, they're going to exit, they're going to go someplace else. If you're a woman over 40 and you're finally ready to stop playing small and turn YouTube into a sales machine that generates leads for you on autopilot 24/7 while you sleep, go ahead and click on this video because I'm going to walk you through how to do that. Go ahead and click on it, and I will see you over there.